Members of European Parliament have voted to reject a copyright law that could effectively ban memes. A couple of weeks ago, the internet was introduced to a new bill that was going through the European Parliament that could have effectively banned memes. What it would have meant is that websites would have been required to use artificial intelligence software that scanned content that users uploaded, and if it found copyrighted material, then it would have just been scrapped. So it essentially would have seen memes deleted from websites, because we know the creation of memes. They take something that's in popular culture, they add text to it, edit it, blah, blah, blah. It's undoubtedly going to contain copyrighted material, and it's not like the people who create the memes are making money from it anyway, so the whole thing's a bit of a farce. But it wasn't just meme artists that were concerned about this. In fact, the inventor of the internet was concerned about this. The BBC said, "The web's inventor, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, and others had expressed concerns about the proposed rules, which they said threatened internet freedom." And they're right, it does threaten internet freedom. You know, the internet has changed everything. It's not just changed how we physically communicate in terms of we might now type it on a laptop or type it on our phones. But it's also changed how we communicate. We communicate not just through words, through images and through GIFs and through emojis. I mean, it's all quite bizarre. We're going back to this kind of hieroglyphic style way of communicating, but it's what we do. And jokes are are hidden within memes. Jokes are hidden within graphics. And taking away memes because they're copyrighted changes once again exactly the way that we communicate through the internet. So it's a big, big thing. And the latest news is that members of European Parliament have voted to reject the new bill, which is fantastic news. But at least they voted to reject it in its current form. So that doesn't mean that the game is over. I spoke to Janice Atkinson, an independent MEP today, and she told me, "Nothing goes away, it'll come back in September, and even if rejected, it will never die. Just be repackaged and represented." The vote was tight too. Members voted 318 against and 278 in favour. So if the bill was to come back, then it might well just get voted in. But the main issue with this copyright law was Article 13, which made media liable if users published unlicensed content. So it would have been memes, as in graphics, but it also could have meant videos, music, and source code. And a sticking point with this law is that it was actually in part designed to assist the music industry. Big stars like Paul McCartney have supported the bill because it would have protected record labels and artists. In fact, BPI Music tweeted, "We respect the decision by MEPs to have a plenary discussion on the draft copyright directive. We will work with MEPs over the next weeks to explain how the proposed directive will benefit not just European creativity, but also internet users and the technology sector." Maybe beneath all the political and cultural implications here, there's actually some legitimate concern. The way we listen to music has changed. We stream music, we don't buy it individually anymore. And because that industry's changed, maybe the music industry does need some protection from online pirates. So maybe there's some legitimate concern here. But I don't for a moment think that as this bill keeps getting presented to the European Parliament, I don't think for a moment that the European Union is ever going to back down on banning memes. The EU's new copyright bill, including Article 11 and 13, might well have some good intentions regarding the music industry, for instance, but its attack on memes is completely transparent to me. You know, this just isn't just about protecting copyright. This is a convenient excuse for a supranational, authoritarian governing body to curtail a cultural fight back that we've been winning. They know we use memes, and they know that's how we win. And while the MEPs might have voted against it this time, it was a thin majority. And Janice Atkinson, MEP, is right when she tells me that this bill is just going to be repackaged and represented in no time. We haven't won the second meme war yet. It's just beginning.